Welcome to race 13 of season 2 in the Mountain Dew Cup series. Today we're at Homestead Miami Speedway with only 3 races left this season. Brad Keselowski and Tayton Poppin, the 6th car, has the points lead, but Tyler Reddick and Crazy Duck in the 45 car is closing in on him. Here's sounds for today and the rest of the season. In here race number 1, it's going to be Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, Noah Gragson, Chase Briscoe, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Austin Dillon. The top 2 drivers in the standings in this heat race. Reddick is going to edge out front to the lead, and Reddick will lead lap number 1 with Keselowski in second. Both Chase Briscoe and Austin Dillon go in the wall behind him, as now we have 2 laps to go. Reddick's going to have the lead over Keselowski once again. Oh, and Stenhouse and others behind them go hard in the wall. Reddick will lead lap number 2. Keselowski will also stay in second as Chase Briscoe is in third, as Austin Dillon will DNF. 1 lap to go in here race number 1. Reddick's going to take the lead away once again. And Reddick out to a huge lead. He goes in the wall coming across the line. Tyler Reddick will sweep the heat races. And for second, Keselowski also goes in the wall. He barely gets second over Stenhouse though. They will both advance. Now in heat race number 2, it's going to be Austin Cindric, Kyle Busch, Ryan Preece, Chase Elliott, Bo Wallace, and Eric Jones. Looks like Cindric is going to have the lead over the rest of the field. And Cindric will spin across the line to lead lap number 1 as Chase Elliott and Eric Jones go in the wall behind them. Kyle Busch, who had a great run last week, is in second, and Ryan Preece is in third. 2 laps to go. Cindric is out to the lead again. Here comes Chase Elliott into the mix. Oh, and Cindric goes hard in the wall. Others get collected. Chase Elliott in his new 2023 Hooters car is out to the front now. Cindric drops back to second as Preece stays in third. 1 lap to go. They're going to be side by side for the lead this time. Cindric and Elliott side by side as Cindric goes in the wall. It does not matter though, as he will still lead the final lap and he gets a heat race win. In second, it will be Elliott as Eric Jones in the 43 will DNF. Now in heat race number 3, it's going to be Kevin Harvick, Michael McDowell, Daniel Suarez, Corey LaJoie, AJ Allmendinger, and Denny Hamlin. Looks like they're going to be side by side for the lead. And they're side by side coming to the line. It's a photo finish between the 4 of Harvick and the 34 of McDowell. It looks like McDowell is going to be your leader, Harvick second, and Corey LaJoie up to third. 2 laps to go now. Looks like Harvick has a slight lead this time. And Harvick is going to spin across the line to lead lap number 2, with Denny Hamlin moving his way back up to second. LaJoie drops back to third, and McDowell in fourth. 1 lap to go. The top 4 are side by side for the lead. Harvick is going to edge out front as McDowell goes hard in the wall. McDowell's up and over and he's in the catch fence. What a horrific crash from Michael McDowell in the 34 car. Harvick will lead all but 1 lap to win heat race number 3. And in second is Corey LaJoie. He seems to come out of nowhere in all of these races. He will advance along with Harvick. In heat race number 4, it's going to be Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher, Christopher Bell, and Joey Logano. Christopher Bell finally has a new car, as Chris Buescher is out to the lead, and he goes in the wall hard along with Joey Logano. Truex will lead lap number 1 with Almirola in second, who had a rough race last week. 2 laps to go in heat race number 4. Christopher Bell from 4th takes the lead away this time, and he's going to spin across the line to lead lap number 2 as Logano from 6th to 2nd. What a comeback for him. Truex drops 2 positions, same with Almirola. 1 lap to go. They're side by side for the lead this time. Here comes Chris Buescher from 6th as he gets put in the wall. Logano goes in the wall as well. It's a photo finish between JGR teammates, and it looks like Christopher Bell will win heat race number 4. Truex in second will advance along with him. Now for the final heat race, it's going to be Alex Bowman, Harrison Burton, Ross Chastain, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, and Todd Gilliland. It looks like Burton is going to have the slight lead over Bowman and Byron, and they're side by side coming to the line. Looks like Burton will lead lap number 1. Byron will barely get second over his Hendrick teammate Bowman. Chastain goes in the wall behind him. He makes it to the line though. 2 laps to go. Byron with a slight lead over the rest of the field as Harrison Burton is way off the pace. Byron will lead lap number 2, Bowman in second, as I have no idea what happened to Harrison Burton. The same thing actually happened to him last week. He started in the same lane and he was way off the pace. There might be something wrong with that car and that lane that do not match. 1 lap to go in the final heat race. They're all going to be side by side this time. Hendrick teammates leading the way as Chastain and others go hard on the wall behind him. Bowman is collected. Byron will lead the final lap and he gets a win in heat race number 5. And for second, it's a photo finish between 4 teammates. Looks like Harrison Burton makes the comeback to finish second. He will advance along with Byron. Now for the last chance qualifier, it's going to be Ryan Preece, Alex Bowman, Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, and Joey Logano. They're side by side, all battling for the final 2 positions. Chase Briscoe edges out front as it's a faux finish coming across the line. Looks like Hamlin will get it over Briscoe. They both advance to the final round. Now for the final round, it's going to be Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, William Byron, Austin Cindric, Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Corey LaJoie, Harrison Burton, Denny Hamlin, and Chase Briscoe. They're all side by side coming down the ramp. Harvick is going to edge out front as he goes in the wall. Keselowski is in the catch fence. Keselowski flips violently into the catch fence off the hood of Harrison Burton. We have now had 2 catch fence wrecks in this race. We also had one on the final lap last week, as your points leader goes hard into the catch fence. He also ends up in front of a safety truck. That is very dangerous for those safety workers. Here's a replay, and he just gets sent in the wall by Harvick, and it looks like the 21 of Burton kind of gets underneath of his car, and that just sends him into the catch fence. Chase Briscoe involved as they will both DNF. Reddick will lead lap number 1, Byron second as Harvick falls back to third. 3 laps to go from Homestead. Reddick with a slight lead over the top 4 drivers. Here comes Harvick now as Cindric goes hard on the wall. He does a barrel. He comes back on his tires and he's going to back it across the line. Kevin Harvick is going to take the lead away this time over Reddick. We have 2 DNFs. That would be Corey LaJoie and Harrison Burton. 2 laps to go now. Tyler Reddick out to a huge lead over Harvick and Hamlin. And Reddick will easily lead lap number 3 as both Harvick and Hamlin and others behind them go hard into the wall. 1 lap to go from Homestead. Can Reddick win at Homestead to take the points lead away from Keselowski? Harvick and Reddick are side by side for the lead. Reddick is going to edge out front as he puts Harvick in the wall. Harvick is up and over as he barrels across the field. That's going to leave Tyler Reddick as your winner here at Homestead. So congrats to Tyler Reddick on his 4th win of the season. That's the most of all time. And congrats to Crazy Duck on his 4th win of the season. Here are the results after Homestead. Here are the top 4 drivers in the point standings after Homestead. Tyler Reddick and Crazy Duck has edged out to a 5-point lead over Brad Keselowski and Tate Papa. It's a 10-point gap between Kevin Harvick and Rowdy Extreme. Thank you so much for watching today's race. Make sure to catch the next race from Martinsville Speedway, the second to last race of Season 2. It will either be tomorrow night or on Sunday before the All-Star race. We hope to see you there for the exciting premiere.